one destination, one boat, one wreck, one gamefish, two captains. How will these two high-level pros handle the same fishing scenario? It's off to Marathon in the Middle Keys, one of the fishiest places in America to chase permit. Let's get wrecked, shall we?
That run will tell you exactly what it is. Another big jumbo permit.
Angry fish.
Angry.
Old tail grab. We've got a beautiful floater permit right here, ready to go back home. Awesome fish. He just ate it. He was on it. Woo! Awesome.
There are two sides to every fishing story, and this season we tell both.
Charter company and where we are.
My name is Jonathan Henry. Most people call me John Henry.
My name's Captain James Simick. I grew up here in the Florida Keys, based out of Marathon, Florida.
I run a charter company called the Memory Maker Sport Fishing, and we are in Marathon, Florida.
Fish anywhere from Key West to Islamorada, but I do most of my stuff right here in Marathon.
You could say that each charter captain is a fingerprint, a snowflake, a specially unique creation. But we won't. The better way to say it is, every charter captain is his own man. Like athletes, captains are the result of their training, whether that is passed down or self-determined. Captains John Henry and James Simick are captains from one island community in the Florida Keys. Two charters, two characters in the same story. The island community I speak of is Marathon in the Middle Keys, roughly halfway between Key Largo and Key West. 10 miles of islands surrounded by 1 million angling options. Inshore, offshore, under bridges, over reefs and wrecks. It's a place where anglers can pick their pursuit.
Marathon has gained a lot of popularity recently. It's one of the best places you could go for a family to rent a house and get in the boating scene. We got a lot of good weather. The Keys sweep down from Miami, and then they kind of make that turn and they're more east-west here. So we get a lot of like northeast, east, and southeast trade winds. So this place is special. It's gotta be very nasty weather for you to not be able to get on the boat here.
The close proximity to good fishing and just the different varieties of fishing, whether it be putting a kite up and catching a sailfish, or dropping at the bottom, catching a big snapper, or throwing a crab out for a permit. You could do a variety of different things within 10 miles of shore.
For this battle, it's John Henry versus James Simick versus the permit. On the flats, where inches of water provide little protection from predators, permit are quite skittish. Yes, the tarpon has dogged fighting skills, and yes, bonefish earn their nickname, the Gray Ghost, but it's the permit that typically ruins dreams of a flats slam.
A permit is one of the hardest things you could ever try to target or catch. They're very skittish, they're very shy, they can see, they can feel you. A lot of times they're traveling and passing, so they're not even looking to eat.
But around wrecks in deeper water, permit run in schools, often for spawning purposes. In open water, they're considerably less wary and act more like other members of the Jax family. It's here, on a wreck known as Thunderbolt, that our captains encounter this premier gamefish. Stay with us, friends. After the break, John Henry gets the first round.
Past 5 years, I've gotten to see permit spawn out there on the wrecks, and it's just a special thing that happens, and we're just fortunate enough to see it. Giant ball of spawning permit. I mean, anywhere from 15 to 40 pounds I've caught these things. They'll eat every crab you got. Some days we go out there and burn up 60 crabs.
Sure, the ocean is open for business, but any captain worth his salt knows that this big stretch of blue isn't a buffet. You gotta know your spots. There are the spots that are well known and the ones that each captain discovers and protects like a top secret nuclear code. In this case, the wreck Thunderbolt is an open secret. If you know, you know, you know.
Right now we're gonna pull up over this deep shipwreck, see if we can find schooling permit here. Usually when the sun's a little higher, we could sight fish them, but for now, we're gonna see if we can drive over to school of them, and we're gonna drift down some crabs on some jig heads down in them, and hopefully they cooperate. Yeah. Atta boy. Pound for pound, there ain't a lot of things that are gonna take you and spool you like a permit will on 30-pound and braid, like, period. They're very skittish and they pull hard, and I've fought permit for 15 minutes before and they were only like 12 pounds.
Dude, he crushed it, missed him, dropped it back, jigged it, and he took off with it.
Oh, never mind, that's old girl.
Hopefully, I already see color down there. Beautiful Florida Keys permit.
They're being tricky today, but we overcame.
Here's one.
Got him on.
This is something else. Hopefully the right kind. There's only a few things out here that'll eat a crab like this, but I think it's a big permit. It's not. It's a nice cobia, I think, but
Kind of coming up, no?
that's a permit. That run will tell you exactly what it is. This old rubber lips herself.
Big one.
Bigger the crab, bigger the permit. Another big jumbo permit. They're being a little difficult today, but anytime you get to catch a permit is a special day, so we'll take what we can get.
Up next, John Henry hands over the keys and the spot to his capable colleague. The sequel is coming soon. Round one with John Henry is complete. Now it's round two with James.
Dinner is served, buddy. Fat boy. After we got ample amount of dinner, we changed gears and went over to one of the local wrecks, the Thunderbolt. We didn't have very much direct sunlight from above, so spotting the permit on the surface was not really much of an option. So we went to the bottom finder, drove around the wreck a little bit. There was an east current and everything was hugging the wreck pretty tight. The fish were like staying right in the same area, and we were able to get a pretty clear, concise drifts directly perpendicular to the layout of the wreck.
So what's the deal with this wreck that our captains are fishing? Thunderbolt was intentionally sunk on March 6, 1986, as part of the Florida Keys Artificial Reef Association project. Originally launched during World War II, the 189-foot-long hull sits on a sand bottom in 120 feet of water 4 miles south of Marathon.
It's a hotbed for African pompanos, big black groupers, muttons, big yellow jacks, and the permit spawn there as well.
Got a permit hooked up.
Going full Napoleon on him.
Permit are found in the western Atlantic from Massachusetts to Brazil, as well as the Gulf of Mexico and the Caribbean. But the greatest concentrations are Belize, Mexico's Yucatan Peninsula, and South Florida, which makes the Florida Keys a prime permit playground.
Sweet fish.
Pretty fish.
Oh yeah. See that yellow? That thing's got some super dense meat. Crab, drifting, flatlining the crab. There's a nice little school of these. We're able to mark them, get our baits into the mark. Beautiful fish. He's got all the indications on him with his coloring and that black splotch that he is here on the wreck. When they're smaller like this, they got these much longer fins and they kind of shorten up through the course of life, but beautiful fish.
See you later. He's gone. Got him.
Oh, he's tight. Get him, buddy, get him. Oh, he's angry. Perm dog, perm dog. Oh, I see some shining.
Good colors in this fish.
Yeah, it's a pretty one. See how bright that yellow is on his belly? You ready for a grab?
I'm ready for a grab.
Here we go. Get a grab, old tail grab.
We've got a beautiful Florida permit right here. Good crab biter. Ready to go back home. Swimming a little bit. Yeah, ready to go. See ya. Another permit on, a little bit bigger than the last one. Another beautiful Florida permit.
And now for the grand finale, the final permit.
Well, that one's a little bigger.
So when you're fishing for these permits, you're basically going to want to be flatlining it like it's a yellowtail. You're just going to keep on paying it out, and once it gets down about 50, 60 feet or so, you're going to stop it every couple seconds. Just stop it, feel the weight of the crab, let it keep going. The way you know you have a fish is if you'll feel a slight tap or a pressure on that line whenever you go to check.
Armed with speed and stamina, permit love racing across wrecks, navigational aids, crab floats, and even under other boats.
Oh, he wants the wreck so bad.
Based on the tidal stage, permit make large circles around a wreck or hunt along its down-current sides. They feed primarily on crustaceans, mollusks, and sea urchins, but will eat small fish when the opportunity arises. In the heat of battle in open water, they employ tricks like using the bottom, sea fans, and coral heads to cut the line and break free.
That's a great fish, man.
Angry fish.
Angry. Should start to be able to see a shine here soon. There he is. Look at the size of this one. All right, stop there. That's a little bigger.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Why'd you come on and you catch the biggest one of the day?
Yeah, that's all right. It's my first one. It makes me pretty damn happy.
Hell yeah. We marked him. Oh boy, just flipped his crab out. Down she goes. You thought you got a bite and then you're like, oh no, he's not there.
Yeah.
And about a half second later,
He was there.
it was there, yeah.
There the whole way.
Yeah, awesome
Beautiful
fish.
fish.
Look at that. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was a nice fight.
It's fun, ain't it?
Yeah, it is.
The Florida Keys is in perpetual motion. Seasons and currents and migrations never stop swirling around these islands. For John Henry and James, these waters are not a playground. It's their office. It's their laboratory.
Favorite thing is being able to pull up to a spot and be like, okay, I think there's a fish gonna come through here, or this looks like how I've seen in the past. I know if I sit here long enough, a fish is gonna pop up.
There's something special about fish for me. I mean, sometimes they bring the best out of me when the worst is happening. You know, you're throwing a rod out, you think you got them figured out, and Sometimes when you gotta bear down and go back to the drawing board, that's the most fun, especially when you get a win out of it.
Same boat, same spot, same species. Sure, you can give John Henry and James the same ingredients, but each makes their own secret recipe.